Alright, recording. This is Dominion League Season 75, Division C1. Today we're playing against Marcus today. This will be my second match of the day, or of the season. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So there is a village, there is trashing, there is plus buy. Let's see what you're doing. What's the Trapper's Lodge, huh? So, top decking secluded shrine, buying coin of the realm. So, in the opening, right? Well, is there draw? I wasn't paying attention. So, there's actually not really draw. Mountain Shrine is the only draw. Presumably you top deck Mountain Shrine. What's the case? Is there a case for top decking secluded shrine? And like, say, buying coin of the realm. That would get 2 trashes in immediately. And later you could pickaxe it. Though then you're adding... Though you're kind of only net adding... Because you have to gain a card. You have to gain a coin of the realm. Which is... So you net only thin 1 card in the first shuffle. I don't know which one's better. Mountain Shrine looks better. I mean, you're guaranteed to get into state trash. If I top deck Secluded Shrine and draw both the states, I could gain a silver, which is better. And then I could hit... Eventually you're going to want Mountain Shrine anyways, because it's the only draw. If you draw... I think you can trash 2. I'm going to take a Secluded Shrine. Armory. Gain a silver, trash 2. Not ideal. Next turn I should hit 5. Which means I could take a buried treasure or a pickaxe. Right? There's a secluded shrine, 2 coppers, a silver, and a state. So I'm hitting 5. Probably want to take a buried treasure or a pickaxe. I could do armory. I mean, I could always get peril, though I don't want to... That means they can draw, though. I mean, that might be a good way to get coin of the realms in the deck, is with armory. I could also just not... If I buy armory... I think I do want 1 armory. So do I actually gain? Because I could just elect to not gain a treasure here. No, I think I should do that. Play buried treasure, trash in the state. Gain sycophant. I could gain a sycophant and then top deck something. Definitely playing this. I think I want to gain a coin of the realm to get that started. And then just another buried treasure. Could also be a coven. But this gets played immediately. So I'm going to get a trash off this turn? No. Could just top deck a silver, honestly. There's what? A bunch of coppers down there? Okay. And then I can, like, do a pickaxe. Spell scroll. Buys a gold. Maybe just buried treasure pickaxe or sycophant. I like the idea of getting a pickaxe going. Maybe I buy Mountain Shrine now? So like if I draw the pickaxe, I can just trash the Secluded Shrine. Gains a kiln. Plays a kiln. Ooh, yeah, that's a good synergy. I'm hoping I draw the pickaxe off the top. Coin of the Realm or Sycophant? I have a lot of terminals. I get a Coin of the Realm. Definitely want to pickaxe this silver here. We'll see if they play Mountain Shrine. Did they play Mountain Shrine last turn? They shuffled. 14 is a lot. Shield. I think I'm just trashing. Yeah, province buy is not ridiculous. I might be buying a province too. Oh, we're salting the earth. They top decked it. Four types. Yeah, I gotta be careful to salt the earth. Did I gain a coin of the realm? Gains a coin. Yeah, I did. Okay. It just happened to bottom deck. I guess just a secluded shrine. And then I'm going to peril my armory. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, but that's okay. I didn't think about that. I should have thought harder about that. I should have thought about the part that treasures are actions, so you can peril your coppers. I can't do triple province. I think I've lost this game, unfortunately. So I need to hit 13 points. Do I hit 20? I would hit 20. That's 10. Sextant. That's pretty nice, so I can discard all of this. I don't think I have it. Like, because I need to gain 13 points. I can't take any provinces because I've salt the earth. So I guess I'm just taking three duchies. buy some coppers because they're better. No, they just have salty earth. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of salty earth. So I go first. Alright, game 2. I think I didn't play that one. I did not, think about salty earth. Let's see what's going on here, though. So there's villages. Is there anyone to play a treasure at the beginning of the turn? Don't think so. It's probably just opening with... Do you open with Lookout? Lookout is kind of bad. Usually it's a bad card. Like, it's not great at hitting 5. Poet? I think Poet seems like the obvious answer. Poet draws 2 cards. Yeah, Lookout, I think, is the right call. That's bad. I did not find a... One more Poet. I was hoping I'd find an estate. You know, there's 3 estates down there. There was 3 estates down there, and I found none of them. Again, didn't connect with the single... Okay. One more Poet. Oh my god, none of my estates are on top. My Lookout has not hit a single estate. Okay, trash a card, discard. I'll just take one more silver. Gains a card they bought. What if it's possible to hit populate here? If it's possible to hit populate, I would like to hit populate this turn because that counters the Haunted Woods attack. Because Haunted Woods says you have to buy it. Populate is not buying it. You buy the event populate, but you gain everything else without buying it. And I still have 2 estates. So I have to top deck those. Is this 10? No, it's 8. There's a real consideration for me just passing. Hold on. Let me think about this. Because I could top deck. I could purposely not play all my treasures and then top deck something. I think I want to top deck 3 things, because there's a Lookout down there. So what if I do it like this? And like buy a wheelwright maybe? Oh, progress is active. Does that change things? Yeah, it definitely does. Because I could top deck a poet here. Top decking a poet. Put all the haunted. Take a guide. Because I've had some really bad hands. Wow. Definitely need to buy a mining road. Probably gonna hit populate. Because they not have enough money. No, they do. Honestly, I'm gonna just I should probably just guide this hand. They played a Haunted Woods attack against me, right? Yeah. I think you just buy populate. I mean, sure, you top deck all these cards. You definitely don't just click random order, though. You've got a top deck. Mining Road, Haunted Woods, Trader. Oh gosh, if you're gonna top deck a poet, you have to really think about this, too. So you need to top deck Lookout or Guide 7th? Wrong order. I'm gonna pitch this hand. Finally. Not hitting populate though. I think I've just lost though, because the fact I haven't hit populate. Oh wait, no, they did it right because of Haunted Woods. Or maybe you leave the trader in hand. Maybe you just leave the trader in hand. And then when you populate again, you can... Did not hit populate, surprisingly. That must be the trader, isn't it? Or no? Maybe I can finally this turn. If I can populate. Alright. Alright, populate. So I'm gonna draw bottom deck the 2/3 costs because I don't want to think about this too hard. Alright, so I'm gonna draw 8 cards. And then random order for the rest of them. Do I buy a copper? I mean, I overdrew my deck. I could top deck this poet. I'd be top decking a copper though, so. Okay. Should also be aware of Pilo, Poet, Haunted Woods. Wheelwright can gain things. Yeah, definitely the best target for hideout is the lookouts at this point. Why are we playing the lookout? If they trash their trader? No, that's a trader in there. They have a trader in their hand. So I'll put the guy down. Cabin Boy's a no-brainer. Lookout's a no-brainer. Poet's a no-brainer. Trash a lookout. Wheelwright. Discard. Give me a guide on top. They've got a points lead. If I hit populate, they've got some mining roads. I got 2 mining roads in play. Don't discard. Play 2 mining roads. And then I can trader this. Play a silver. Play a silver. Is populate once safe? They've got 2 mining roads. I think 1 populate is safe. And then 1 more landing party. Okay, let's see if I can do something fancy this turn. I think I'm gonna trash this convoy to get a landing party. The problem is if they take 2 provinces here, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I've got to somehow. Oh, they did not hit 2 Okay, that's good. The fact that means I might be able to win this turn, and they're taking another. I think I have a real shot at winning this turn. Draw. Trash to gain this. Oh crap. I didn't think about that correctly. I needed this turn to go better. Now I think I've lost. Wheel rate can die. Discard. Buy a province. Yeah, I think I've lost. That was a... I needed to win there. And I did not. I need to at least take a points lead. Yeah, I had to take a points lead there, and I did not, so... Yeah, I did not think hard enough. I needed those poets to draw better, and I did not think about... I mean, I had how many poets with? 1, 2, 3... 3 poets with? That's 3 extra cards I didn't draw. I mean, they just by populate and win. If they don't see it, I'd be shocked. They're playing as if they don't have a win here. But you just click populate. Right? This is why I'm not resigning. Because if they miss it, that could open up a win for me. Okay. So they missed the obvious win. I'm definitely calling guide. I need money more than anything. So wheelwright, discard, give me a landing party. Well, they might just have a win anyways. This is 12. I mean, I'm just gonna play as if... Yeah. Surely they hit 8. I mean, they did one last turn and didn't take it. I needed to draw better there. I don't know. This... The stupid lookout. I blame it on the lookout. I mean, lookout missed coppers. It only hit coppers. It hit coppers twice. Yeah, I didn't trash a single state till turn 6. Alright. Got the lucky coin because we got Fool in the Kingdom. Masquerade's a good trasher. It very well could just be Star Chart Masquerade. Because then you would have 11 cards, and you would immediately get to play it. Like, because you would draw, you'd have 11 cards. You draw 5 cards. You had 6 cards left in your draw pile, and then I like the 5-2. Okay, so ignore everything I just said. Okay, so I have the 5-2, so ignore everything I was about to say there, because otherwise I think that looks better. In this case, I think I'm just gonna overpay Infirmary twice. Otherwise, I would have opened Star Chart Masquerade. Do I want the silvers? Oh, gives out loot. A wealthy village. This is definitely seems like a kingdom where you'd want to play with Royal Blacksmith. Do you want the extra silvers? Probably. I want to take a Masquerade. By Star Chart. Cartographer? This is a real awkward draw. I think just Cartographer. Presumably just a copper. I'll trash this Infirmary. Sextant. Maybe another wealthy village. Doubloons, that's decent. I only have one action. It's gonna leave 5 cards on top. Definitely will. Let's see, this is 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 7. Wait, I counted this wrong. Hold on. If it's 2 wealthy villages, I think I don't trash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna trash here. Spell Scroll, Witch's Hut. I definitely want to buy Star Chart at some point. Technically net 1 point for me. I want to get that Chalice into play. This might be a turn to buy Star Chart, because I want to top deck a Masquerade without a village. At 8. Star Chart. Wealthy Village, Royal Blacksmith. And I've got a Wealthy Village, actually, so that means I can top deck the Royal Blacksmith. star chart already paying off. Platinum? I'd probably buy platinum here. Royal Blacksmith is expensive, but it's also 5 cards of draw. I mean, discard the coppers, but that's fine. Well, that's annoying. And I only discarded 1 copper off of that. I do have a puzzle box, so I should definitely set aside... Let me think about this. Discard 1 copper. Draw it. And then I can sextant something. Or maybe actually, if I discard... No, this is definitely... Discard 1. Do it like this. Masquerade. Okay, I'm gonna have figurehead anyways. We will trash that. Puzzle box set aside. I'm gonna discard those coppers. Hammer. I could get a Haven. That'd be a good way to set aside things. I think I'd rather just click the draw card though. Like Haven could be +1 card on a copper. And I've already got a mask. I'll take a Haven and a Royal Blacksmith. Alright. No one's drawn a sword yet, right? Definitely think I'm ahead. What is the wording on this? Is it top deck 2? I can't read the text on. Haunted. I puts 2 onto the deck. Okay. Because that, the Haunted Castle, I mean, how much price go? Okay. So that's 3. How much does that cost? Let me see. 3, 7, 12, 18 to buy those castles. Well, let me just do this. Will trash, copper, cartographer. So now I'm going to use the Haven to set aside. There's how many coppers on it? There's 4 of them? How much? I need to draw all the money I can this turn. I think I'm just going to let me see. I'll try to... I don't think I have the Humble Castle line immediately. Yeah, this is definitely not enough. I've got 2 actions left after all this, and I didn't play a... So let's do a clerk. Yeah, clerk. Pay off 7 debt. Platinum's worth 2 points here, so... Platinum... Maybe 1 more Royal Blacksmith. Star chart. So I've got that set aside. Pass copper. I could have thought about Witch's Hut for draw. Humble Castle. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about museum being worth a bunch of points here. Do I even play this clerk? The top deck 2 is going to be a lot. I need to calculate this. 1, 2... So let's say just minus 1 of these loots. Yeah, we definitely have it. So I can definitely afford to puzzle box this. Sextant, discard, hammer, gain crumbling. Play all of my treasures. Buy haunted. Gain duchy off of that. So I've got set aside a clerk. Oh, that's bad. Should have set aside a. Should have top decked a village. Pass a card. You're gonna get a silver. Alright. I had a bad turn there, so that's... I'm glad that didn't get played out further. Alright. Moving on to game 4. Encampment Plunder. Not a fan of that. I've got the... Oh, we do have a mass. So really the opening doesn't matter. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the... I mean, Captain is the best, definitely going to be one of the best cards here. But you can only gain... Do you want a Storyteller early on to... I think you want a Church. Church is usually pretty good. Fortune Hunter could help you spike a high number, but it's like a silver. I mean, there is villages with encampment. I think Fortune Hunter Church. I really want Captain, and I think Fortune Hunter gets me there. Fortune Hunter. Church. Because Captain can be a lot of things here. Well, there's Captain. Wanted an early Captain, and then I got an early Captain. Okay, because, yeah, if I can find a Captain... Did they trash a card last turn? They did gain a Goat Herd. Let's see. Captain. I'm definitely buying another Captain this turn. I am realizing the only plus buy is Galleria. We've trashed one card. So definitely I need to buy a Galleria soon. I trashed one card. I'll play that as an encampment. Yeah, I need a Galleria. So definitely buying a 4 here. 3 or 4. And like another Galleria. I played a captain this turn. But maybe I just need to play... Could be Oasis? I don't think Merchant Camp looks very good. I am trashing pretty slowly. I could play a Miser. I'm thinking a second Galleria is what I want this turn. But how do I get there? I've got to buy a 3 or 4 cost. Maybe just Merchant, Camp, Galleria. At this point, I might as well take Oasis then. Okay. Oasis. Galleria. They've trashed 1 card. They've trashed 2 cards. I believe they've got a second captain, yes. They trashed 2 cards this turn. So I'm just gonna then trash to draw 2. Play as encampment. Well, okay. If I do that. Maybe I just want to buy another captain this turn. I just feel like what's going to happen is you're going to want to rush down this encampment. They trashed how many cards? 1 so far. They're just gonna buy a bunch of silvers, huh? I need to get actions. So encampment, fortune hunter, play a copper. Fortune hunter gives me the most money. Buying a silver gets me 2 buys. Maybe just 2 captains at this point. So I'm trying to build a deck that can eventually snap up 5 encampments at once. And if I can do that, then, you know, the targets for captain become less great. Are the captains splitting 5-5? The other thing, you have to gain 3 and 4 cost cards. With 2 Gallerias, you can kind of mix it up. So they're just gaining a bunch of silvers. Finally gaining their second Galleria. I gotta get that second Galleria into my hand. So what gives me the most money? Captain. Play a Fortune Hunter. I will play this just so it gets stuck into play. Like, how many buys do I need for this? So I've got 18 money. 2 encampments effectively cost me 7. So not enough. So I need to buy... Then I'm buying Captain and Storyteller this turn. So that's 11... 14 money. I think I just don't set anything aside. Take a copper. I could also... take a silver. Captain. Storyteller. So I have 3 captains in play. And now this turn, I'm looking to buy all 5 encampments. And a plunder, hopefully. I don't know, maybe I'm too fixated on that. I've won the captain split 6-4. And I've got them set up nicely, where I've got 3 captains coming in every turn. And I think their deck is a bit reliant on finding that storyteller as well. Yeah, based on how they're playing this, they don't have it. Noticing church is actually going to be nicer because I could use a church to basically have encampments and keep them. Okay. So definitely playing one of these as encampment. One more as encampment. Fortune Hunter. So just need to draw one card. Okay, 23 seems like something will happen. First of all, do I have a pile out? I don't think so. Buying a silver. It's 10 money and 5 buys. So I don't have a gold, and presumably I can just skip past them. It seems like a dangerous play. They didn't trash. Well, I don't know what they're going to trash this turn. I don't think that's worth it. I think I need to buy one more Galleria and another storyteller. Do I buy coppers? No. I just don't think I can take them yet. With a third Galleria, the buys are too expensive. Captain, you know? And I'm going to try to not play both Storytellers this turn, so I can set one aside with Church. I'm going to try. It really depends on, does my opponent take all 5 encampments? I think you have to be able to blitz down the entire encampment pile. Yeah, that's not doing it. Should be careful of a pile out though. With 3? Well, now I'm thinking about a pile out. With Oasis at 4. And I have the cheaper buys. Enclave. Buys an encampment. Okay. That cost me 12. Estates cost me 16. 30. I had 20. I'm gonna get enough buys. I think I can win this turn. That's gonna give me so many buys. Net 2. I think I can pile out estates. No treasures. Play a copper. No treasures. 2, 3. Play. This might not be enough. I think I'm 1 coin short. Enclave. we're playing the Storyteller Custom. Yeah, I was 1 coin short of my calculated win there. I think this is a pile out. Definitely playing one of these as a Fortune Hunter to rearrange the top of the deck. Well, that's a pretty good find. Oasis, discard Church, Fortune Hunter. Play Galleria. Okay. Now I've got the encampment in hand. Do I set aside? Maybe I just top deck the merchant camp. This is a lot. I definitely think I gained a bunch of 2 provinces this turn somehow. This is 8, 11, 27. This could be like an oasis in 3 provinces. I will top deck this merchant camp. Okay. So I think we can go for a win this turn. I think I've got this. Definitely playing one of these. How many of these captains last time did I play as a fortune hunter? 2 of them. Yeah, this is a hard one. The limited buys makes this not straightforward at all. Yeah, the not straightforward buys. Yeah, normally Oasis is card negative, but with Storyteller it's card neutral. Because imagine this said, imagine this was a ferryman. That's what basically, right? Because Storyteller converts all your coins into all your money into cards. So Oasis becomes +2 cards, +1 action, discard a card, along with a Storyteller. So it's just sifting. And then it becomes money at the very end. The question is whether they have... They played both? No, they played one Galleria. One thing to note, we're using the timer, the new timer feature this season, but you are not allowed to make your opponent resign. So even though this is ticking down, I mean, it's definitely a good pace. I definitely appreciate the clock because I feel like sometimes I am a kind of person who in these kind of games just takes forever to think about their turn. That's just kind of how I am as a person. I am very thinky. 2 provinces and 2 duchies. I think I can do that. I can easily do 2 provinces. Don't trash. Fortune Hunter. Play. Play one more of these. Did they trash at all? I should see. I don't think they did, but in case they did, I'm just gonna make sure. No, okay. So then Oasis. Play a silver. Oasis, draw, Fortune Hunter. So there's a Storyteller. So I am not going to play that then. So there's that. So I'm just discarding the Storyteller at the very end. Oasis, merchant camp, 2 provinces and a duchy and a state. Okay, there we go. Alright, just had to find one Storyteller. Alright, with that we've timed the match so far. Alright. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So we got Way the Turtle, we got Ball, we got Architects Guild. What's getting favorites? Guildmaster. So that's kind of a giant recursion loop, isn't it? And you got villages with Mastermind. And you got the castles, and there's alt VP, so you don't need to worry about the provinces. Is there trashing? That's the one thing I didn't look at real quick. So no trashing, based on what I'm seeing, right? No no. 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 Nope. 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 So no trashing. Okay, so that makes it a bit more tricky to get a deck going. Do you want Potion? Do you want Scrying Pool? Scrying Pool is sifting. And it's also a non-terminal draw in theory. I think you want a Scrying Pool. And yeah, you want as few treasures in the deck as possible. You could play things as Way of the Turtle to get a temporary village. Like, for example, I could turtle it here. And then draw an extra card next turn. I think I do want to get a Mastermind. I think you'll just play it, though. No, there goes my Scrying Pool. Ball. Gaining what? 2 Caravan Guards? Gaining 2 Rangers. Gain a Ranger. Do I turtle this? I think I just play it. Do I keep a potion? Do I want my Mastermind? Now. Or do I just ball? Debating how to play this. Oh my god, that's so bad. Stick a ranger. So there's a ranger and a scrying pool down there. I've got my scrying pool and I've got my ranger down there. I'll play it now. I draw my scrying pool. That's pretty nice. I'm probably playing this ranger twice and then setting it aside with turtle. So I think I'm just taking a guildmaster here. I don't have enough actions to play them though. If I draw a caravan guard, I could though. So I'm actually going to play this as Way of the Turtle. And I reveal copper. Okay, great. With the hope that I find both Mastermind and Ranger. Did they not? Oh, they didn't play there. Play it normally. Play it normally. Play it normally. Discard. Okay. So now I can play Guildmaster, Mastermind, Um, Mastermind, Scrying Pool, Caravan Guard. Okay. Good thing I found a action. I was really worried I wouldn't find an action. Okay, that's okay. Oh, they just drew a bunch of cards. They've got their deck in hand. Just going to take the last scrying pool. Another mastermind. A snake witch. Over Caravan Guard? Actually discard that. Because yeah, estate's worse. Reconsider. Yeah, that's fine. Discard. Keep. Ranger. I only get 7. Oh wait, I want to do this differently. Province, Grand Market, Mastermind. Do I need to resolve this part? Don't have enough actions to play all these rangers. Alright. The ideal target for the Mastermind, I think, is actually going to be Grand Market. definitely think it's the right target for it. And the Guildmaster is going to generate a bunch of money. Admittedly, right, like I said, there is LVP in with Duchy, Duke, and the castles. So scoring all the provinces isn't super important. But province is the only way to get Grand Market without not playing coppers. Which you're not going to add treasure to the deck for. Yeah, Architect's Guild does not let you gain victory cards off it. Otherwise, it'd be really broken. I mean, you go Province, Duchy, Humble Castle kind of thing. There is a 3-pile possibility. I mean, I don't think it's very feasible to do. Well, that'd be 20, right? You'd have to hit 20. Okay, maybe not. Thinking about Mastermind Caravan. But then you do have Ranger, though. And now he's taken 1 Ranger. Well, now he's loaded Caravan Guard. Right, and I think part of the philosophy there is going to be that you're going to want as many actions so your scrying pool doesn't whiff. I consider playing them as turtle. I guess, well, I have to play scrying pool then to have a turn. Pretty sure that bottom card's a Ranger. I only have 1 Mastermind to play. Architects Guild. Well, I think next turn seems very feasible to pile out. But in case I don't have the pile out, I should gain a Mastermind. I don't think I want to gain any of these things. Maybe I'll gain a Snake Witch. I just don't think... Maybe I take Humble Castle. Do I really want that Caravan card? No, because I don't want to triple play it either. Continue. Ranger or Snake Witch? Oh, I forgot I have a ranger set aside. Grand Market is certainly the best target for Mastermind. Did they get to do that? I don't think they did. Oh no, they did. They did play Grand Market with Mastermind. Very concerning for me then. I might have just threw this game because of that, actually. That Ranger buy probably should not have been a Ranger buy. Because they just need... I think I've lost. Unless they don't see it. I think ball is going to be my downfall here. I mean, you have 18 money. Or maybe you only have 18 money? Only 18 money gets you province, double ball, which piles out but is a losing tie. No, you still have it, because you can... Well, you only have 2 favors, also. Well, you can ball first. You can province, Architects Guild, Ranger. That leaves Ranger at 1. Or, like, province, get a Ranger, ball 2 Rangers. One of them gets the Caravan Guard. And then you ball a 3rd time, Ranger, State. That's 18 money for them, which presumably they have because they have 7 coppers. So based on the information I know about my opponent's deck, this is a loss. Now, whether they actually see that is a different question. They might not see that line that I'm seeing. Because that's not obvious, especially if you only have 2 favors. Because like I could tell, because the thing I would see would be, like, you have Ranger, and then you try to Architect's Guild down to an estate, but you can't gain victory cards off of Architect's Guild. So yeah, 18 money. This is definitely a win. Buys an estate. That is not part of the win. Nope, so they don't see it. Oh wait, no, they do have it. They gained 2 duchy. They did it the weird way. They did it the long way. Why would you do it like that? I guess that works too. I didn't see that line. That's okay. Alright, game 6. Okay. Patient. You got deliver. So one thing I see immediately is that Lurker is going to be great at getting you city quarters, but you're going to want 2 of them. I don't think you deliver Slay. Maybe just shop Silver? Or shop Slay? Shop Gear? Is there a plus buy? Or no plus buy. So you're not getting more than 1 province a turn. Definitely deliver is going to be useful. You're certainly playing with Lurker here. I'm considering deliver, Lurker, slay. I can start putting Lurkers, and then I can start gaining things. City quarters, whatnot. I don't know how effective that is, though. Because maybe you just gain a torturer. Certainly a deck that can play Torturer every turn is going to be good. I just think the Lurker... I think it looks fun, so I'm going to do it. Buys a gear. I am going to put a Lurker in the trash for now. Because presumably they're going to Lurker a... Deliver Lurker. Deliver Lurker. So whatever you're gaining, I'm gonna gain. Actually, they have... I'm just gonna not... I think is the right answer. Maybe a shop at this point? Just one more gear. They shuffled their deck. I should think about deliver city quarter, actually. Discard. There's no trashing, right? So you gotta discard. I mean, depending on the turn, it might be worth gaining that. Also deliver City Quarter again this turn. I'll discard once for a Torturer, but if... Oh yeah, but if there is actually... Think about this shuffle. If gaining 2 curses makes sense. To not put bad things into the shuffle. Curse is so bad, it's probably not worth it. If a second Torture is played, though, I would definitely... I mean, this attack's gotta hurt, right? Like, you gotta take the curses. Really? In that case, it's actually probably worth just playing Gear set aside 2. What one... Do you have a set aside Merchant? Because, like, that could be a Torturer in hand. Discard City Quarter. Okay. I am definitely setting aside 2 estates. Yeah. Unfortunately, Torture spam goes like that. Well, that's the match. What an interesting way to end that match.